So 3 steps to leadership, the Navy SEAL way. All right, it's very simple. Goes KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So that's the way we operate in SEAL teams. But we take the high technology stuff, like David's stuff. We started David's stuff. The patches started with the Navy SEAL. So we like high tech stuff, but we have to develop people to take these technologies and use these technologies. So we have this saying when you come into SEAL training. It's called the only easy day was yesterday. Doesn't life seem that way right now? So when I went in, I was like, this is going to be challenging because they have a saying like that. Every day is going to be harder and harder and harder, right? But when I look back on it, after having been an instructor there and through my time in the SEAL teams and working with other people and developing other people, I came to realize that was a development point that was very crucial. And all of us, I believe, are in that capacity right now. Definitely everyone in this room. So developing your own self, having that motivation, you need that. Now for me, I hit the wall when it came to being cold. I had like maybe 4% body fat at the time. And the water temperature is like 50, in the low 50s and 60s. A lot of us, the water temperature is like 80 degrees, it feels cold. But that was super cold. So for me, I'd get in the water, I'd be shivering. I'm like, and I'd like get next to other guys and we kind of shiver together. But I was the biggest shiverer. And the instructor staff knows that, all right? They spot those people having a problem. So they single me out, put me in the water by myself, and I was shivering, and I was like, I got to beat this, And I had, having almost drowned a couple times as a child, I learned how to just relax. So I just relaxed, and everything was fine. I stopped shivering, and they're like, okay, Jaco, get out. And that was it. From that point on, I've been in situations where my life, parachute's not opening, work through it. Diving, stuff didn't work. I've been in combat almost half my life. So all these different things, developed me. So having developed myself, I was like, okay, I need to develop other people. But you have to lead by example. So that's the second tier. So you develop yourself through adversity, and then you lead by example. So imagine all of us saying, you guys go out and, get some LifeWay customers, and you haven't done it. So you have to do it yourself. You have to be the example. And that's what I was in the SEAL teams too. I was always, developing myself, going to knife fighting, courses, and I developed the SEAL team's first fighting course, all kinds of crazy stuff. But that was because, I was in that developmental mindset. All of us are doing the same thing. We're developing ourselves in this business. Now, the third tier is developing others. So I would always find the strengths, not the weaknesses, the strengths of others. And I remember I had a SEAL platoon, we went overseas, and all the SEAL platoons before us and after us got in a lot of trouble. It was in the Middle East. So my platoon, everyone advanced a pay grade, some guys 2 pay grades. Everyone got an award, a medal, but one guy. That one guy, they said, you got to take this guy because we're giving you the best of the best, and you got to take this one guy. If you can handle him, then you're great. So we came back, and unfortunately that guy, left the SEAL teams because he didn't have that management anymore. So some of us will have to manage others. We'll have to give them direction. We'll have to bring up the best in them, and some will just run. All right, so very easy, 3 things. The only easy day was yesterday, so you develop yourself. All right. The second thing is, lead by example. And the third thing is to develop others. All right, that's the thing we did in the SEAL teams. That was leadership. Now, in my business, it's all about love, because I learned that love was the strongest force in the universe. And it's perfect because this is heart to heart. And when I saw that, I'm like, this is perfect. All right, so as a Navy SEAL, as a warrior, I developed myself to the point where I found that love was the greatest thing to focus on. And I hope that all of you do as well. All right, thank you.